morning, everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I could not be more excited right now to be introducing Vlogmas 2021 today with, of course, the first video of Vlogmas. Today is a very, very exciting day because it's Christmas install day and I have been looking forward to today for so long. I honestly have just been itching to get the tree up this year. I feel like loads of people have been putting their trees up quite early on, so let me know down below in the comments, do you already have your tree up or have you been waiting for December to put it up? But we have dedicated the entire weekend of this weekend to put all of the decks up. We have a few more this year than we had last year, so I'm really excited to get them up. I know I've already spoken to you guys about my new tree, so I can't wait to get that up and see what that looks like, start decorating, making the flat all festive. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Oh, and I hope you guys liked the new Vlogmas intro. I have gone a bit all out this year with the intro. I absolutely love doing fun little like Vlogmas intros. I think they're just so cute. So let me know what you think of the new Vlogmas intro. Me and my little skirt PetiteElliee Vlogmas. Oh, it just makes me so happy. And I just want to say, I hope you appreciate that at the start of every single video when I introduce it in the morning, I'm gonna like be singing the little tune in my head. I'm literally just gonna be there like dum 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 da dum 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 before I say hello, because I know it's obviously gonna play before I actually introduce each video. So I hope you can have that mental image in your head before I start every single vlog of just me singing my little Vlogmas intro theme tune to myself every single morning. So we've already started getting a few boxes out here, but just to give you a little before of what the room is currently looking like. I mean, you've all pretty much seen the room quite a lot already, but so this is it, unchristmasified, which I mean, I do love my living room. You guys know, but I just can't wait to put it up. So the tree's going to be going here next to the TV. We might have to like shuffle it over a bit because this year, obviously, it's a lot bigger. We usually have some like garlands going up and some things, which I am super excited about. And then we're also going to have a wreath. And then also in my office, I think I mentioned, yeah. Alex just jumped over me. I've got my Christmas helper with me today. That actually really scared me. My heart is like beating now. I've got my Christmas helper with me today, and one of the things I love most about Alex is like he loves Christmas just as much as I do, so he has been just as excited to put the decks up today as I have. But anyway, before I got scared, in my office we are going to be doing another tree here, so we're going to see how it all kind of like fits together, how it all works. But I think I'm going to be able to like pull the chair out a little bit, maybe I'll have to like shuffle this over a bit, and then hopefully the tree will be able to sit just there, so that this room can be Christmasified as well. But he's currently getting out lots of boxes now. I thought I'd just give you a little quick outfit of the day as well, because obviously I have to wear a very festive outfit on the first Vlogmas of December. So I'm wearing my River Island tartan trousers, which I absolutely adore. I honestly am so obsessed and they fit so well, very true to size. I got them in a 12 and they fit so perfectly, like really nicely around the bum and everything like that, which I absolutely love. And of course, wearing my H&M slippers, because what else would I be wearing? And then I'm just wearing my little, this is my little warehouse top, which I just think is so cute, goes really nicely with the trousers. So a very festive outfit of the day, ready to get the decks up. So first point of call is the new Christmas tree. We've just started opening it. I really like the look of it. It looks very high quality. So this is our new 7-foot pre-lit Christmas tree from M&S that I'm so excited about. I think it's going to be like 90% your job of putting it up, because
oh, how could I have guessed that?
And then it's my job to make it look pretty. But yeah, we've got all the boxes and everything like this out of the cupboard now, so I can start sifting through these, working out like what are baubles to go on the tree, what are like decorations to go around the rest of the flat, and stuff like that. But I just can't wait to see the tree up and in action.
Oh, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But the This is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire.
So the tree is up and in situ and it looks amazing. Do you like it?
Yeah.
I love it! I love it so much. So now it's time to decorate. We've just been like fluffing out the branches. I quite like it because it's quite bushy but not too bushy. So I feel like it's going to look really nice with all the decorations on, with like golds and reds and all the baubles. So now it's time to start decorating.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories.
Okay, Alex has a riddle for everyone and he's just told me it as we were decorating and I definitely cannot get it. Come in and say it.
Okay.
Come in.
Am I in yet?
No.
Am I in yet?
There you go.
Okay, forwards I am heavy and backwards I am not. What am I?
Backwards, I am not.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no hope for you, but I have hope for your for your
Okay,
audience,
pause
so.
it and comment down below what you think it is.
Yeah.
I've no
Forwards I am heavy, backwards I am not.
Will you just tell me what it is?
What am I?
Will you tell me? Is it like a break or something? No, like a reverse or something?
I'm not telling you.
Can you tell me, please?
No.
Let's go really. Tell me what it is. I definitely, I'm not going to get it.
What is the word not spelt backwards?
Ton. Oh, that is such a stupid one. I don't like that. That is crap.
It's only crap you didn't think of it.
I don't like that one.
I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
So the tree is up. We're actually not doing too bad time-wise. It's not even midday yet, so I'm pretty proud of us. But to be fair, we've only done the tree and there is still a lot more to do. But first tree is up. I absolutely love it. Look at that. It looks so gorgeous. So we've gone for red and gold and then the little bow on the top. I think it just looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad that we got the new tree as well because I feel like it looks so much better than our old tree, and like the really big like M&S baubles really help just like fill it out, which I love it. So on to, do we want to do more decorations or do we want to do tree number 2 in the office? What do you think?
Do decks.
Okay, we're going to do some more decks in the living room, get this room a little bit more of a presentable state because boxes are everywhere right now. But I'm so happy.
And I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again.
Okay, it's a little while while later now. We have just stopped and had some lunch because we were both flagging, like seriously flagging, but it's looking really good behind me. As you saw, I've done the shelves, we've obviously done the tree, and then I currently just have like a big basically just a big pile of things that are going to be going away for the festive period that were all like on the shelves and stuff behind me. I will give you like a proper tour of how it's all looking, but it's already starting to get dark and it's only 2 o'clock, which is absolutely insane. But we're about to move on to the second room, the office, my little office, and we're going to be doing a treat number 2 in there, which I'm really excited for because it's going to be a completely different theme to how it is in here. Like, I think the main red and gold theme is going to be running through most of the flat, but in that room it's going to be slightly different. It's going to be very like champagne-y and gold, but I will of course take you along with us as we put that one up. So ready for tree number 2.
Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
In perfect timing form, I've just had a delivery of a couple of Amazon boxes. I ordered quite a few like batteries and things like that. We need to order a couple more smart plugs as well so that we can put timers on our trees. But I just wanted to show you how cute. Amazon's now got a little festive tape on their boxes. Alex is just putting the batteries in the lights now, so I'm going to open these up. This is basically just a really boring but practical order of Amazon bits that I did. Batteries, what else did I order? Batteries. Oh, I've ordered some bits for the bedroom as well because I'm going to be decking the bedroom this year, and just things that will kind of like complete all the decks. I cannot believe how dark it is getting already. It's literally not even, it's 2:30 and it's getting so dark. But as I mentioned, I wanted to spread out the decorations a little bit more throughout the entirety of the flat because last year I only really concentrated them in the living room. So I'm really glad that the office is already looking really magical, and then I also wanted to spread it just a little bit into our bedroom. Like, one big thing for me with regards to like our bedroom is I do want it to still be like a really calm and tranquil place. So as much as I want it to be a little bit festive, I'm not going to be the kind of person that like puts a tree or like anything else in here. But what I have ordered, and I actually ordered these off Amazon, which I kind of can't believe I did, is some mulberry silk pillowcases, which you guys know I only sleep on silk pillowcases now. It is a game changer if you have like frizzy hair. Actually, even if you don't have frizzy hair, no matter what hair type you are, because my sister has afro curls, I have like wavy frizzy hair. My mum has like very straight, silky, quite like thin hair. All three of us have found that silk pillowcases have changed our lives. So I'll link these exact ones that I picked up down below, but they are this gorgeous, I'm gonna have to steam them I think before I put them on, this gorgeous like red, really stunning like wine red colour. I just thought that would look so nice. And then I'm also gonna throw over the Tartan Throw, which we got this like years ago. I think I got this from Primark home about 4 years ago. Actually, probably way more than 4 years ago now, because it would have been when I was still at university that I bought this. I remember actually a photo from when I was still at uni that I took with this, and I was so proud of that photo. And that was like me trying to get into festive content, and it was literally me and Alex living in a room in a student house. Good times. But there we go. I'm going to throw this over the bed, and then I think maybe the only little bit of like festive foliage will be this little wreath that I'm thinking of maybe hanging up on the wall. I'm not sure, we'll see how it goes. I thought that would be a really nice way just to like decorate this room a little bit without being too much at all, without being like overwhelming or anything like that. Just a little way to kind of like spread a little bit of festivity throughout the entirety of the flat.
It's supposed to be making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Good morning, everyone. I feel like I may have left you in this exact room last night after kind of finishing up doing the last of the decks, but good morning. It is the most gorgeous sunny Sunday today. It really is. just lifting my spirits. And I'm kind of glad that it's worked out this way, because yesterday was quite gloomy, which meant that we weren't like mad about having to spend like a whole day in the flat, because it did take many hours. I know that I was like bragging about how quickly we managed to get the tree up, but the rest of the day decorations did take an awfully long time. As you would have seen, like it was starting to get dark as I was just finishing this room, and we decided to reward ourselves last night after doing all the decorations, and we headed out for a drink and just a little stroll around the Christmas market, which was so nice, because I feel like we literally just haven't really been able to like do that in such a long time. So it was a really lovely evening. Then we just ordered a takeaway and basically stared at the tree in awe. So this morning, seeing as though we finished yesterday, I was really proud of ourselves. As I said, we did dedicate a extra day today just in case we needed it, but we actually didn't. And one thing I did do yesterday as well is when we went for a wander around the Christmas market, I also popped into M&S because I felt like the tree in my office wasn't quite finished, and I just wanted to add a few extra baubles. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a tour of all the decorations, a bit of a Christmas tree reveal and all of that jazz. I am wearing the silkiest red pajamas. I absolutely love these. You would have seen these if you watched my last video, actually, that would have gone live, my Black Friday haul video. You would have seen that. I picked up lots of good things on Black Friday, so if you want to do a little bit of shopping, go and head over to that video. But yeah, I picked it up, and that is actually from Amazon as well. I got it along with these. I was expecting it to be a little bit darker in colour, like more like the pillowcases, but alas, it's not. But I still love it. It's still like a really gorgeous like wine red, which I think is a really lovely. I feel like there's nothing better than nice silky Sunday PJs to change into on a Sunday morning. But are you ready for the tour of all the Christmas decorations? Because I am so happy with how they all turned out this year, and I feel like I've peaked with regards to Christmas decks. So I of course wanted to give you a little tour of the decorations today whilst it's still light and sunny, because I feel like they do look really nice in the sunshine, but I thought I would also give you a little tour later on and show you what they look like at night, because let's be honest, they've really come into their own at night, and especially because we've got a lot of lights, it looks so good. So starting with this room, as you would have seen, we have just kept it really simple in here. So I've just got the two silk pillowcases, and then I've just kind of draped this garland and added some lights to it over the top, which Alex really likes it at night. He thinks it looks very magical, so he's very happy with that. And then of course, as I said, I've got my Primark Tartan Throw, so I think this just looks really lovely in here. Very subtle but very festive, which makes me really happy. I think it really suits this room. I was debating whether to like add like a red pillow to the chair, but I just think that's going to get a bit too much, so just keep it to the main bit that you see when you walk into the room. And then moving along, we have some twinkly lights out here, which looks really lovely. And I've also added some stockings along the hallway, which I really love. I think they just look so adorable. These little, I think I got them from John Lewis a couple of years ago. I'll see if I can link some similar ones down below. What I will try and do is I will try and link everything that I can down below in the description box, but a few decorations are from like years ago, so I'll see if I can find some similar alternatives. But to show you what I actually think is one of my favorite rooms, I say one, like we have loads of rooms. I love each individual room. I'm not gonna even start, because I'm just gonna say that about every room, but a room that actually I thought would just be, in all honesty, I was just using it to fill the kind of tree and like as a bit of an extra. I actually really love how it's turned out. And that is my office. I think it looks so lovely. This is what my mum is calling my white company tree, because I've gone for very kind of white company-esque vibe, and I really love how it's turned out. And I think the pillowcase, which you would have seen, I picked this up from H&M Home, I think the pillowcase really ties in the whites together, which I think look really lovely. So as I said, I kind of went to M&S yesterday just to fill in a few extra baubles. We did a pretty good job of kind of using baubles that we had left over. Like I remember I had a couple from last year, like this one and this one here, which were a bit too pinky, and I remember having them on the tree last year and thinking they don't quite work. And they work really well with this tree. I've actually, if you can see as well, thrown in the Jo Malone Christmas crackers that I made. These are the ones that you would have seen in a recent vlog that I did myself. I handmade them and I've decided to throw them onto the tree. I remember last year my mum decided to do that with some of the ones that I made, and I just thought it looked really, really cute. So I've thrown those onto the tree, and then these ones were actually from the M&S box that I got, which I planned for the big tree, but they just were too little for it. So like this one, this like acorny style one, and actually the H&M stars, again, they were too small for the other tree. So it kind of worked out really, really well because they fit really well on this tree, and I think they're not too, like this tree, let's be honest, this tree is a lot smaller, so it works a lot better. And then the ones that I picked up from M&S yesterday, this was one of them, which it was a little pack of stars and Christmas trees, and it was 10 for £10, which I thought was really good, and they look very White Company-esque, I think you can all agree. Then I also picked up these acorny ones. So I wanted to pick up a few more silver because I think there was a lot of gold on the tree and not quite enough silver. So I've just added them throughout the tree just to add a few more pops of silver, and I really, really like how it looks. I will say with this tree, it's definitely a lot like barer and a lot more simple than the other one because it is just kind of like my extra filler tree. Look how good it looks. You can just see it in the mirror there. Oh, I love that. It is obviously just my extra like filler tree. So I didn't like worry too much about going really like whole hog with the decks and like buying loads and loads of baubles for it. I just wanted to kind of use up what we already had, and I wanted to make sure that like we prioritize the other tree because that is like the big tree. But then I've also just put my M&S garland at the top there, which I think looks really, really lovely. It was hilarious because as we were putting them up, I couldn't reach, so Alex had to come in and put it up for me, and he got covered in glitter, absolutely covered. I know, I think I mentioned in that video that I was planning on returning them. Well, I didn't, as you can see, but I really, really love how this little corner looks. And then I've also I'm wanting to add a bit more sparkle onto the shelf, so I've added my River Island bag, and then I also have a new delivery of some things that are coming, which are going to be added to the shelves. I've also just changed up the mules for a pair of heels there because I just think a little bit more party wear. Obviously we've already had the Dior there, but it just looks so lovely in this corner. So this is going to be my little filming corner for the duration of Vlogmas, which makes me very, very happy. Of course, we've got the main room. So first of all, I should probably turn this on. We've got this little wreath, which I really like. It's absolutely adorable. And then the big boy. Are you guys ready? I don't feel like you're ready. The Christmas tree. Oh, how magical does it look? It actually looks so nice as well with the sun hitting it. I think it is so gorgeous. I will of course show it to you guys again when it's a little bit darker, but what I quite like about having the sun on is it means that you can see the baubles a little bit clearer. So as you can see, we've gone for a very red and gold theme, which I just think looks so lovely. Quite a lot of the baubles were ones from last year. Like this is one that I picked up from, I think it was Etsy last year. We've got quite a few others, but then I also added all of the new M&S ones in. This one's a new one, this one was a new one, this one's a new one, and of course we've got the bow at the top, which I really do think just completes this tree. Like it really matches, and I kind of wish I bought a couple more. Maybe I'll buy like 2 more packs of the mini bows that go throughout the tree because I just think it ties it all together so nicely. And then the majority of decorations on here are baubles, but we do have a few other, like this is a George Jensen one that I got from my mum last year, which is so beautiful. I love the George Jensen decorations, but they are so spenny, so they're not the kind that you would like, you know, fill your tree with. And then we've got like this little wreath that I bought from H&M Home last year, a little acorn from H&M Home, lots of cuteness. Oh, and a little bells. I love these bells. They actually ring. They're so cute. So I'm really happy with how the tree has come together. One thing we did realise though is that we haven't actually bought ourselves a 2021 bauble yet this year. It's a little tradition that Alex and I have that we always buy a yearly bauble. So we've got the 2021 here. This was the one from last year, and then the 2019 one I think I've put around the back because I'm not gonna lie, it's not the cutest. This is our 2019 bauble, which is like a little champagne flute, which goes with the theme, but like it's not a bauble and it looks a little bit tacky, I'm not gonna lie. So that is kind of just hidden around the back. I always go for the prettiest decorations at the front, and then basically what I don't want seen around the back, like this this big antler I've kind of like hidden around the back and just things like that. So yeah, I'm so happy with how it's looking. Of course, we have decorated the entirety of the flat. So we've got on the clock this little garland here, which I really like. My little pillow down there, and in the kitchen as well. I've just kind of like added little accents everywhere. So we've got, these are the Ralph Lauren Tartan tea towels that you would have seen I picked up from Home Sense, which I really like. And then I've also just added a few accents to these shelves here. So we've got a little deer, which was from Victor and Rolf last year, I think. Not Victor and Rolf, but Villa and Bosch that I got last year. A little candle, some like winter foliage, and then I've also changed up my usual like white hydrangeas for these gorgeous kind of like berry peonies, which I really like. And then I've just added them into like a little kind of bouquet with these mistletoe stems that I got from M&S, which I really love how it looks. I got inspiration actually from M&S's website because I was really unsure of what to do with the mistletoe, really unsure on how I was going to kind of like put it together. And then when I was linking the mistletoe in that video, I realized that they'd styled it up for you on the website. So I was like, oh, that's really helpful. So I've just styled it up together. They styled it up with white flowers, but I really like it with the red flowers. Of course, winter candle from the White Company. It smells so good. Honestly, every time I come into this room I can now smell it. I'm just getting such a whiff of it, which I absolutely adore. Then we've also just added, this is a little wreath that I got ages ago from Sass & Belle. I think I've had this for almost as long as I've had the Tartan Throw from Primark. I remember having this when I was at uni, so I've just added that onto the fridge. I mean, it's not the most subtle way of hanging it with this command hook, but in all honesty, we didn't really have any other choice. We tried taping it and it just kept falling down, so it doesn't really bother me, it's fine. And then finally, I have decorated the shelves over here, as you would have seen in the time lapses. I never decorated the shelves before, but I really like how it's turned out. So we've just gone on top with some berry foliage, like a berry garland, which I think looks really lovely. I've just like fluffed it out. It's actually double this length but thin, so I've kind of folded it in half and fluffed it out to try and really bush it out a little bit and make it look really lovely. And then on the shelves, I can't wait to show you guys these when they're dark, because they look so good when they're dark. I've just got a hurricane jar with a candle in, and I've also added some LED lights so that in like at night time it looks amazing. We also have this little section here. This is actually a little Christmas tree that my mum got me, but I've seen H&M Home have been doing an almost identical one on their website, so I will link that down below. Got the winter diffuser, a little reindeer friend. I actually got these as a present from a friend of mine last year, so I haven't had a chance to use them before now, and I absolutely love them. They're cute little houses. You're supposed to put tea lights in, but especially because I'm going to have them on a book, I have just put little LED lights in. I could get some LED tea lights, that is an option. But for now, you'll see what the lights look like later. They look so magical. I, of course, have my orb up here, which looks good both in the daytime and at night, which I really like about it. And then at the bottom, I've just tried to keep it quite simple. I've got some 3 LED pillar candles, and then again, some foliage, which I think looks nice because it ties together with the foliage up at the top, and I've just added some lights through that as well. And then lastly, we've just got my gorgeous bouquet. These are all flowers that I picked up from John Lewis, which I really like. These kind of like red shiny poppies. I've just made them into a bouquet with the eucalyptus, which I think looks really lovely. And then I've just strung the other mistletoe on the door over there, so I think it looks really cute. Oh, and I have one more garland over here that again lights up, so it looks really pretty at night. I don't know about you guys, but I almost forget how magical the tree feels once you put it up. Like every year I feel like I forget just how magical and beautiful it is, and I feel like I've never had a tree as magical as this. I mean, looking at the difference between the two trees really makes me realize what a difference a high quality gorgeous tree makes, and I'm really glad I went for the 7-foot one because it fits perfectly. Like, it's a perfect height and it just looks like my dream Christmas tree. And looking back at the one that I now have in the office, I kind of can't believe that that was our main Christmas tree now. I'm laughing at myself thinking, God, I remember when we first put that up and I just thought it was the best thing ever, and I thought it was the most amazing Christmas tree, and now I have literally my dream Christmas tree sitting in my living room, which just makes me so unbelievably happy. We were watching telly last night, but you know when you're not actually watching the television, I was just watching and like looking at the Christmas tree and just staring at it, thinking just how pretty it is, how beautiful it is, how magical it is, and how happy I am that the festivities have officially started. One thing I will just say about this tree is it's very tall at the bottom, and I decided not to buy a tree skirt. I know it's kind of one of those like, controversial do you, don't you kind of things. I decided not to buy a tree skirt because the thing that I don't like about tree skirts is I feel like it takes away room underneath the tree for presents, and I personally would much rather see lots of presents under the tree than a big wicker skirt. So I haven't bought a tree skirt. As you can see, I've already thrown a few little presents and boxes and gifts underneath there, but I thought we could do some early wrapping together. It's a little like Sunday afternoon relax with me. And I know that the people that are watching, I've deliberately chosen the presents to wrap that I know are not going to watch this video. So we can do a little bit of wrapping together on this cozy Sunday. So last night, just before heading home, I quickly popped into HomeSense to pick up some wrapping paper, and I always go for like recycled brown wrapping paper because I feel like it just looks really like classic under the tree. So I've got 3 different ones here. I've got a little tree one, we've got a snowman one, and we've got a Merry Christmas one. And then one thing that I always do, which I would definitely recommend doing so that I don't have to buy my own bows, I keep all the bows from all the gifts and boxes and PR and anything that I get throughout the year. I keep literally all of the bows, and then I just wrap it up with those bows. I think it's a great way of recycling the bows that you get throughout the year. So I've got bows, and then I've also got some tags to add the names onto so that I know whose present is whose, because I guarantee if I'm starting to wrap this early, I'm not going to remember what is in each box. So I feel like time for another time lapse. I know this video has been very time lapse heavy, but it's time for another time lapse as I do a little bit of a festive wrapping.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you so.
I love being able to get ahead of present wrapping. I feel like I'm gonna make it a bit of a goal this year just to like wrap presents as I go rather than leave it and do like one big wrapping session, because my back is aching from that. But it is now golden hour in the flat, which is just absolutely magical. Can you see that? We've got the sun setting and it just hits the kitchen table in the most beautiful way, and it's hitting the Christmas tree as well. We've just turned on the fire on the TV, which if you are like me and you live in a flat, or if you just don't have a fire in your home and you love the sound of like that kind of like crackling, if you're just wanting to have like a cozy chilled one, whether you're just reading or, you know, just chilling, playing games or anything like that, turn on Fireplace for Your Home on Netflix. It's an absolute game changer. So I feel like this is going to be where we both are for the rest of the evening, on the sofa, enjoying each other's company and just chilling out and enjoying the Christmas decorations. The Christmas weekend, the festivities really have officially started, so I can't wait for you guys to see the decks. I really hope you love them just as much as I do. I hope you're just as excited for all the Vlogmas videos. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I know that it doesn't mean an awful lot to you, but trust me when I say it means so much to me. It's free to do and it really helps me out just to know what you guys want to see, whether you're liking my content, and just seeing the community grow that we have here on YouTube excites me so much. I'm gonna leave you guys with a little festive montage of all the new decorations, of all the festivities that have happened over the weekend. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed Vlogmas Day 1, and I hope that you stick around for the entirety of December. I have so many fun things planned. I have so much scheduled in, loads of fun and like festive goodness to bring you the best Vlogmas ever. So I hope you guys have the loveliest, coziest evening, and what a way to kickstart Vlogmas 2021.
Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting It's colder again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above are smiling when they see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow, a secret and a song, even church bells sing along, and the children making angels in the snow. Oh, what a gift to be given. How lucky can this old heart be? And I fall into peace and silence on a very special Christmas Eve. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above, they are shining with love, listening to this song playing on, listening to this song.